Welcome back to Trinity Ironworks. If you are sensitive to the truth, don't watch this video. Now, I mean this with the most respect possible, but to all of you fellow blacksmiths out there who complain and whine and moan about not having a striker and making excuses that you can't do heavier work because you don't have a striker and you don't have a power hammer, you're full of crap. Look at this. This is a 38.5-inch fork. If you don't believe me, it's the length of my leg. The complete length of my leg. It's made out of 1.25-inch axle shaft. Very hard steel to hammer, very tough. But guess what? There was no striker involved in the making of this. This is a massive S-hook. It's 3 feet long. It was made out of a tie rod out of a Jeep Wrangler. One end of this, a striker was used to draw out. The other end was completely done by myself. No striker involved. The squaring up for the twist and the twist, no striker involved. This massive ladle, I mean, look at my fist. This massive ladle, this was made out of 1/2-inch square stock that was fit up, and it was two 14-inch forge welds. Two 14-inch forge welds. Forge welded together. Once that was forge welded together, it was all drawn out, riveted, dished, peened, twisted. None of it had a striker used on it. Not a single piece of this ladle has a striker been involved in. Not a single piece of this fork has a striker been involved in. I mean, look at my hand. That's 2 fingers right there. It's massive. Here's the tines. It's big. No striker involved. Not at all. So, for all you guys out there who just complain and make excuses for not having a striker and not having a power hammer, and you're making excuses for why you can't do a certain amount of work, well, you're full of crap, because you can. It's completely possible. You just have to get out there, you have to practice, and you have to do it. You have to get it done, you have to smash that steel as hard as humanly possible and keep it hot. It's really not that hard. You just have to have the drive. So, in short, please stop making excuses for why you can't do a certain amount of work, because it is completely possible, it is completely doable, and you can do it. You can get it done. It might be hard. You might have to do a lot of hammering. You might have to sit there and hammer for 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 12 hours. You might have to sit there and hammer all day on that piece. But if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. Now, I'm not saying that a striker is not helpful. I'm not saying that a power hammer is not helpful. I'm not against power hammers. I love power hammers. They're a lot of fun to use, and if I had the money, I would buy one right now, but we're not there yet. So, not trying to say that you can't use that stuff, not trying to say that that stuff isn't out there and completely available for your use, but I'm just saying, if you're complaining and making excuses for why you can't do a certain amount of work because you don't have the right tools, because you don't have the people, you're full of it. It's completely possible, it's completely doable, and it is doable. I just proved it. So, stop making excuses, just get out there and freaking do it.